Where crops are really poor, you definitely see a lot of tillers that have just kind of died off. So like in wheat development, it's important to think about like throughout, or cereal development in general, throughout the growing season, like when are different things being formed, different yield components. So from early on in the growing season, you're looking at the seedling stage, the number of tillers that you're going to have per plant, and then I don't know, between the 3 and 6 leaf stage, you're starting to have like the spikelet is starting to be developed, and the number of spikes per head is starting to be determined. So it's important to think about if we're having like any sort of stress, whether it's, dry conditions, wet conditions, insect pressure, disease pressure, what's happening in the plant. So we do see, like this year in really dry areas, we saw early on some tillers just not being formed. So maybe we'd end up with 2 tillers per plant. And then even at the boot stage, the plant can drop tillers off then if it's under a lot of stress. So we did see some plants that had tillers that are, in the boot stage that just decided to drop those, nothing developed. So yeah, it is important to think about like what sort of stress that you anticipate to see. And in some areas that it was really dry, farmers were planting into really dry soils. So probably anticipating the fact that it was going to be a rough year for crop development. So increasing the seeding rate for that reason, would make sense.